Do we also get internships in this particular field?
Student will
No.
have the choices of international internship as well. So every good brand take the internee on the basis of the interview. So if you will able to crack the interview, you can place yourself in a well-renowned brand.
Right.
You should be confident enough in order to present yourself well. If you know how to communicate, you are a leader. You are a future leader in this industry. So in
Right.
hospitality industry, one thing is very specific, that there are timings to enter into the hotel, but there are no timings that when you will come out of the hotel.
So, ma'am, to get that practical exposure before we join like a particular job, do we also get internships in this particular field? And if yes, then how can we like avail those internships?
As this course is varies from 3 years program to 4 years programs, right? So if you have enrolled yourself in the 4 years program, that will be called as bachelor's in hotel management and catering technology, right? So in during
Right.
this 4 year program, there will be two internship, right? So in your third semester, the students will be given the chance to get the industrial exposure, and the internship tenure will be of 6 months, right? The students will be placed in different hotels, the different branded hotels, so that they can get better industrial exposure before joining it actually. And the second training which I'm talking about, it will be in the 8th semester, right, at the end of the completion of 4 years. So the student would have the option, either he can place himself or herself in India, or he can also placed himself or herself in abroad as well. So the student will have
Right.
the choices of international internship as well. So
Right.
yes, so it totally depends upon the student's confidence and knowledge, that how or he or she can able to crack the interview. Because once
Right.
you want to get a good brand, right? So every good brand take the internee on the basis of the interview. So if you will able to crack the interview, you can place yourself in a well renowned brand.
Wow. So, like basically getting internships is not a very difficult task. You just need to have a good skill set for that. So,
Yes.
since we are talking about the skills, what are the skills or what is the skill set that a person requires to be in this particular field?
It is not a rocket science that you don't have to remember difficult mathematical formulas.
Right.
You should be confident enough in order to present yourself well. Communication plays a very imperative role. If you know how to communicate, you are a leader. You are a future leader in this industry. So, communication, confidence, and skill, that are the key, I can say that, key factors which will help you to get a better job, or which will help you to place yourself in a better brand, right? So I in every class I motivate my students. I tell them every day, you have to work in on your English, you have to work on your communication, because no matter how much skill you are having, you know how to prepare the food well, right? But you don't
Right.
know how to communicate, you are not confident enough to talk to the guest, then how you can able to uh, how can you able to solve the guest queries, how can you able to
Absolutely.
solve the guest problems? So that is
Right.
why communication is very very essential in this particular
Right.
industry especially.
Right. So students, two C's that you have to keep in mind, and that is confidence and communication. What are the other skills that you think are required to be in the field of hotel management? Comment us down. And ma'am, we are talking about the handsome salaries and fancy work. Let's also talk about some challenges that one faces in this particular field. I am sure there might be some, right? So, what, according to you, are the challenges of this field?
Yes, everything has two sides, positive and negatives. It depends upon our
Absolutely.
perception, that how we, or what, it depends upon our attitude, that how we take the job to ourselves. So yes, of course, there are different challenges. You need to be adaptable. right? You should
Right.
you should be adaptable to the situation. Moreover, you should be hardworking. Hard work really really required. If you think that you can achieve anything without doing the hard work, you are wrong. Moreover, you should be dedicated towards your work. Whatever the work you will do it with full dedication. Punctuality is also quite crucial. You should be
Right.
punctual enough, right? If you are not punctual, you are getting late every day, you are not reaching on your job on timely basis, so definitely it will be prove as a great challenge to the student or the future leaders, right?
Right.
So
Absolutely.
moreover, there are no timings. Like there are students who complains, ma'am, long working hours, how I can able to work continuously for around 7 to 8 hours and more than that. So in
Right.
hospitality industry, one thing is very specific, that there are timings to enter into the hotel, but there are no timings that when you will come out of the hotel, right? So you should be strong enough that you can stand for hours without complaining a lot, and you should fulfill your duties with a smile on your face.
Right. So I believe punctuality, hard work, discipline, patience, these
Right.
are the key things that you need to be here, right? And then the life will be sorted, I guess. So I hope my students are listening to this. And ma'am, at last, one piece of advice that you would like to give to the students who want to pursue this field or who are pursuing this field right now.
The advice which I want to give to the student is that no work is harder, right? If you have dedication, if you are passionate enough, you can achieve anything. And if you will think that I have to achieve anything, if I have to achieve something in life, so you have to work on yourself, give some time to yourself, polish yourself, and improve your weak areas, because there is nothing in this world which we cannot achieve, right? I'm not saying that every student is perfect, right? But we have to make ourselves perfect by giving time to ourselves. We should improve our communication, we should improve our skills, and knowledge is really really important. They should listen to their teachers in a well manner, attend both theory and practical classes, because whatever the knowledge they will get, they will learn in their institutions and in their respected colleges, that knowledge will be helpful when they will actually become the part of hospitality industry. Some students, they take the things seriously, right? I'm not saying that you have to avoid the fun and you only have to study and study. You have to make a balance between fun and study both, because
Right.
once you will know that how to keep a balance between your personal and professional life, you are far near to, I can say that you are very near to your success goal. So
True.
this is what I want to say to them, that it's very easy, but you have to pay little attention.
Right. Well, that was quite motivational. I hope my students are motivated. And if you guys have any other doubts, any other queries, you can always ask us in the comment section. You can also join our community, and the links are provided in the description. And thank you so much, ma'am, for being with us today. That was a really insightful session with you. And yeah,
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure for me, and thanks to you that you have invited me. And it's very less time that I have communicated with you, but that was a wonderful conversation that I have had with you. Thank you for inviting. Thank you so much.
you're welcome, ma'am. Pleasure was all ours. And yes, we'll see you next time. Till then, all of you take care.